Welcome back to Mana Central. We're in part 2 of our modern showcase, Soul Sisters versus Black-White Tokens. Soul Sisters did win the first game, so let's see how this game goes.
Yeah, see if there's going to be a game 3 involved. Alright.
I'm hoping there won't be. But
Well,
Kenny, since you lost the last game, would you like to go first, or would you like to draw first?
I'll go first.
Fantastic.
Let's see what's going to happen next. I am feeling better already.
And I will keep my opening hand.
I will keep my opening hand. And I will start everything off with a Plains and pass to you.
Fantastic. I will draw. I will also play a Plains. And I will play Soul's Attendant. 1/1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I may gain a life.
Alright.
Pass the turn.
Draw, and Isolated Chapel comes into play untapped because I have a Plains. Hurrah! Yeah, let's roll out with a Despise.
Ooh. Alright. Well, I will reveal my hand, and Kenny will choose a creature or planeswalker.
And discard it, yeah.
Spectral Procession. Squadron Hawk being the only creature. 3 planes, and Windburst Kites.
Well, now I know you don't need land, and yeah, we'll go ahead and
Discard
your Squadron Hawk. Force you to, hold off on the whole shuffling and
Poor guy.
And let's see. Go ahead.
Alright. I draw, I will untap the planes. I will play a second planes.
You play that Plains.
And I will cast Ajani's Pridemate.
Oh my gosh.
Ajani's Pridemate entered the battlefield, so I will gain 1 life, which causes me to put a +1/+1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And I will move to combat. And since you have no creatures, I will swing with Soul's Attendant.
Alright, and I'll take that 1 damage.
1 damage.
Oof, it hurts. Make it stop.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. And we're going to drop a Caves of Koilos.
I've heard it
Koi.
Koyos?
Koyos? Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Yeah. Rolls off the tongue. So we're gonna drop these 2. Colorless, Plains, and play Raise the Alarmed. So,
soldiers will help you a lot.
yes, they will. They will pop right out there and they will do me favors.
Since there are 2 creatures entering the battlefield, I will gain 2 life. And since each creature triggers separately, I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate.
And I will take care of that by path to exiling your Ajani's Pridemate.
Well, that is unfortunate for me.
But have a land, because I know you need them. Oh, was that? I'm
Funny
sorry.
story about that. That's actually what I don't need.
Yeah.
I will search for planes, I will put on the battlefield tapped, and I will shuffle my library.
I'm sorry, that sounded jerky because I knew you had too many lands in your hand. But that will conclude my turn, so as soon as you're done shuffling, it is your turn.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Feels good already. Seeing good things about this matchup this time. There's your cut and return.
Alright, well, I will untap Soul's Attendant.
I wonder if he's going to play a land this turn. What do you guys think? Do you think he'll play a land this turn?
I will play a planes.
I knew it.
You're just so happy with yourself. I will tap 3 lands to cast Spectral Procession.
Did see that coming.
I will put 3 1/1 flying spirits onto the battlefield. 3 creatures enter the battlefield. That is 3 more life for me. Up to 26.
Wow.
And I will spend my last planes on Sarah Ascendant.
Ugh, gross.
And I
Alright.
will pass the turn.
Well, let's untap and then let's do a little drawing here, and then we're going to play some cards. We're going to play some cards. That's what's going to happen right now. I am going to tap Colorless Plains for Honor the Pure. Give some +1/+1 action to my soldiers.
Absolutely.
And just because I can't handle it, I'm going to have to Path to Exile your Sarah.
Oh my goodness. All the Path to Exiles you could ever want.
All of them.
Oh, exile. Excuse me.
And you've got 3 1/1 flyers and a 1/1 Soul's Attendant. I know your strategies too well. I'm going to pass the turn.
Oh. Are you sure you don't want to tap your creatures? 'Cause
Yeah.
let me tell you, I would love for you to tap your creatures, if I'm just being honest.
No.
Alright.
It's a cut-a-dee cut. And there you go.
Wonderful, thank you. I will draw. I have 5 lands there. I will cast Windbrisk Heights. Well, not cast, I will play Windbrisk Heights. I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of my library and exile one of them face down.
Oh, hideaway. Gonna hide that away.
I will hide away this card.
That card. Ooh. Yeah, that's exactly why we don't want you to have the ability to swing with 4 creatures. 3 creatures?
3 creatures, that's all it takes. Put the rest on the bottom of my library in any order.
Well, I guess you're swinging with 3 creatures.
Unfortunately, I have to pay planes and tap Windbrisk Kite, so that
Gotcha.
won't be today. And I have no other cards in my hand that I can play, so you may take it away.
Wow, not gonna swing with your 3 spirits?
No, I am not going to swing with my 3 spirits.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and play a planes here, and then, let's see. How many cards do you have in your hand, sir?
I have 2 cards in my hand.
2
currently.
cards in your hand. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap 2 planes, Isolated Chapel for a swamp, and we're going to play some Lingering Souls. So let's get some spirits out onto the battlefield here.
Great. I will gain 2 life from your 2 spirits.
Yes, you will. It was a really tough choice to either pick to Path to Exile your Soul's Attendant, where you're gaining a bunch of life, or to take out your Sarah Ascendant, which I feel like just prolonged the
I think
inevitable.
Sarah's Ascendant was probably the better choice.
Probably prolonging the inevitable. But that's okay. At this point, I'm going to pass the turn back to you.
Alright.
Keeping the aggression on the low right now.
I'm going to play an additional planes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a stack of 5, 7 total mana available. I will tap that planes for a second Soul's Attendant, which enters the
Bugger.
battlefield, so I will gain 1 life.
Yep.
And even though your flying spirits are both 2/2s, I will swing with my 3 1/1 flying spirits.
And of course, what is hiding away right now? Because it could trigger as soon as I block.
Is it in honor of the pure?
I have a feeling it's one of the.
It sure
one
would
of
be
the
nice
buffs.
if it was.
One of the buffs. I'm going to go ahead and block 2 of those spirits. And
Perfect.
then
1 each.
1 each.
Alright, and I will hide away, cast my hidden away card for free. It is another Spectral Procession.
Alright. So I will be
So-
taking 1 damage from that.
Yep, and 2 of my spirits died. There is 1 spirit here. And then, would you mind if I borrow a spirit token?
Not at all.
And this is 3 more spirits that entered the battlefield, so that is 6
More
more life. So I am at 35 life.
all of the life gain.
There's a 15 on here somewhere. There it is. 35 life. And I will pass the turn to you.
Wow. Well played, sir. I may have taken out a little bit of what you had there, but I feel like you won that turn. So
One small step for man.
Yeah, right. And that leaves you with no hand, doesn't it?
I do have one card
card.
in hand.
One
Absolutely.
card.
Could it be a Path to Exile?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So I am tapping 3 planes to play Spectral Procession as well.
I will gain another 6 life.
Just so much life. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to make this 2 to indicate these 2 together, and then this will become 3. I'm gonna swap their sides here. This one's got the old summoning sickness.
Poor guys. I hope they get better soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, you do have blockers. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. One more turn, it's yours.
All right. One of the things our viewers will learn as time goes on is that Kenny plays very defensively.
I do, and it may be my ultimate demise, but
All right. I will untap, so there are 4 spirits. I'm just going to consolidate onto one creature stack, if you will. I will give that token back to you. And I will pay 2 mana for Honor of the Pure.
oh, there we go. Oh, now we're evenly matched.
So you have 5 2/2 spirits, and I have 4 2/2 spirits.
That's true.
Oof, that is rough.
Rough. I'm sorry, that was yep.
I will not do anything this turn. I will pass the turn.
All right. Yeah. See, now we're getting into a similar boat. A similar.
We each have 1 card in hand. We each want to draw the better card.
Yeah. Gonna go ahead and tap these 2 to play Raise the Alarm. Raise the Alarm.
Raise the alarm. All right.
And so this is going to be that stack, and this is going to be this stack. Hey, look, I actually managed to match colors.
Wonderful.
You know what? Why don't we just consolidate these as well, just for the sake of making things easier. And that'll only stay that way until they're, not sick anymore.
Absolutely. Boy, I have a Ranger of Eos in my deck, or maybe even 2, that I would love to draw next turn.
Well, 2 of my 2/2 soldiers will swing this turn for a total of 4.
I will accept your 4 damage and go down to 37.
Of course you will. That hurts so much for you. Go ahead.
Right.
Thanks, Honor the Pure.
I will play another Plains, and I will tap Windbrisk Heights to play a 3rd Soul's Attendance. I will gain 2 life, bring me up to 39.
Just all of this life gain. I'm never gonna whittle you down in time.
And I will pass the turn to you.
This is what this has become.
It absolutely has. This awkward stalemate where whoever gets that 2nd Honor of the Pure first.
Or Intangible Virtue.
Or Intangible Virtue would be wonderful. Sadly, no Intangible Virtues in this deck.
Yeah, but it'd be great for me.
Yeah. I'm hoping to draw Ranger of Eos or Sarah Ascendant. That would be great. All the woulda, coulda, shoulda that I could have would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's make this a stack of 4 soldiers. No. You know why? Because I'm going to go ahead and attack with 2 of them for another total of 4.
I will take the 4.
I was gonna say you're not gonna give up
to
your
15.
You're not gonna give up your epic life game.
Excuse me. Go down to 35.
Yeah, 35. Go ahead.
Alright.
Well, isn't
Okay.
this just...
Sure.
Oh, crap.
I will play Martyr of Sands
Wonderful.
and gain 3 life.
Martyr of Sands.
Up to 38.
Let's see you show me
Which
those cards
is
in your hand.
not great when I have no white cards in my hand.
Nothing
Great in
to
an
show.
opening hand, though.
Yeah, no, wonderful for the start of the game.
And I will pass the turn.
Especially in an all-white deck. Alright. And let the favors turn. Intangible Virtue.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful, isn't it? Just
For you.
magnificent. So we
That's
have
5 3/3s with vigilance right there.
Yep, 5 3/3s with vigilance, and then we will go ahead and consolidate these now. And we've got 4 3/3s with vigilance that have no flying, but they're still
They're still pretty awesome.
Yeah. So just to keep some aspect of protection going on, there is 4 3/3s coming at you with vigilance.
With vigilance.
So I'm just gonna total it forward.
Beautiful.
So a total of 12 damage.
I will block 2 of them with a Soul's Attendant and a Martyr of Sands.
Okay.
And I will take the 6 damage.
Sounds familiar. Huh. They don't tap. Isn't that nice? Go
Isn't
ahead.
that great for you? Alright, I will draw. That is unfortunate.
This has really become a match of
This is really
who can
good.
draw
Who
the
can
best.
top deck the best gas? I will tap Windbrisk Heights, and I will path to exile one of your flying spirits.
Alright. So it's down to 4, and I get to look for a land. I get to look for a land, and do you know what I'm gonna pick? It's gonna be a swamp.
All that.
You should be so happy. I know you generally don't do that in regular play, but there was
Always gotta look at the top card. Just gotta see what's coming.
there
Absolutely.
was a Lingering Souls and 2 Spectral Processions.
Oh, wonderful.
Just one right after the other for the next several turns.
Goodness.
Alright, just a little bit more shuffling here, and I'm gonna get known as the guy who shuffles just so much. Probably enough that judges would be pissed. Go ahead.
There you are, sir.
Alright. Okay. So after your
Alright.
path
After the path to exile, it is absolutely going to be your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that coming. Or did I? Draw. Alright, Temple of Silence. Enters battlefield tab, but I get to scry. And, what can happen now? What can happen? Anything can happen, you know?
It sure can. I
Uh,
feel like my cushy 32 life won't stay that way for very much longer, but
yeah, because it's definitely going to have to be a full swing this time. So, 24 damage. 12 of it, which is in the air.
goodness.
Since the viewers can't see our face, they should just know that I'm smiling. I'm smiling right now because this is wonderful. And Sam, on the other hand, is smiling because he's like,
it's
this
so
is just
not.
awful.
So let's... This is just terrible. Let's do something because, gosh, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna block all the spirits with all of my spirits.
Okay.
So that's 4 spirits blocking your 4 spirits, and I will take the 12.
Alright. Stopped all the damage for the
I am
spirits.
back down to 20.
Look at that. Your turn.
I will play this Plains. Yep, so that was a Plains, great, and gosh darn, that is just terrible. I'm going to go ahead and concede at this point because
Alright.
no matter what I top deck, that's a lot of stuff you have going on.
Well, since I got to scry one last turn, I will show you that my next draw
oh
was
yeah,
just another
that
intangible
was
virtue.
just game over.
All that double vigilance,
Oh
man.
gosh! And
Needed
my
it.
next draw was Martyr of Sands, which helps so much
Oh!
when I have no hand.
Following that would have been another Honor the Pure.
Oh my goodness.
It was looking bad. It was looking bad.
All right, we'll shuffle our graveyards back in, and
Well played, sir.
our viewers can join us for Game 3.
Game 3. All right, welcome back for Game 3. Game 3 of our modern showcase of Soul Sisters versus Black-White Tokens.
I lost the last game, so I will be going first.
I figured as much, and yeah, let's see how this pans out. Did not see this going into a Game 3, to be quite honest here. A little shocked.
I will have to keep my opening hand.
I will have to mulligan my opening hand.
Wonderful.
Can't really get away with a whole lot with just one mana, so...
One land does not an opening hand make.
No. Thank you, Yoda. for sneaking into our Magic game.
Land you must have.
Oh, yes. Land I must have. So I'm going to shuffle that up and get that land. That's okay because it looked like there was an Honor Pier on the bottom. Honor the Pier on the honor of the Pier of the Pier. Oh, we'll never know. No, we will know because it's printed on the card and everybody can see that. So
And, common knowledge of card names and things like that.
it's okay.
Certainly not a well-known card or anything.
Not at all.
I hope these 6 cards are just as bad as your last hand.
Sure. And that's 6.
And for those of you just joining us, we will be playing with the new Scry Mulligan rule that was implemented for Magic Origins?
Yep.
Battle for Zendikar?
One
of those.
One of those. It is available to do as of now. So, as I am going to keep.
You may Scry. On the bottom. That's what I like to see.
Pass to you.
Alright.
Or, well, you start. Never mind.
Start us off.
Just kidding. Yeah, go ahead. Take it away.
I will play a Plains and tap that Plains for Martyr of Sands, and I will pass the turn to you.
Alright. I realize I made a bad choice, but that's okay. I'm going to play a Plains as well. And, God, you started off with a Martyr of Sands right off the bat. That's just wonderful. Go ahead.
Alright. I will draw. I will untap. I will play a second Plains. I will tap one of the Plains to pay for Martyr of Sands' ability. I will reveal 4 white cards from my hand. Ajani's Pridemate, Soul Warden, Soul's Attendant, and another Martyr of Sands. And I will gain 3 times 4 life, which is 12, which puts me up to 32. And I will play the second Plains and cast Soul Warden.
Alright.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Very good. I will draw. I will play Windbrisk Heights and search the top 4 cards of my library and place one of them beneath it as a hideaway. Hideaway. The rest go on to the bottom of my library in any order. I always thought it was funny, bottom of your library in any order, because I'm never going to get to the bottom of my library.
You never know.
You never know. You shuffle, but outside of that, it's on the bottom of your library. So, alright, and then from here, oh, goodness, still can't do a whole lot. At least nothing that I'm willing to do yet. Go ahead.
Alright, I will draw. I will play this third Plains.
And that's enough for your deck. Got all the mana you need.
I will tap 1 for Soul's Attendant
Gain a life.
and gain a life. Ugh, should have played that in reverse, but that's okay. I will pay 2 for Ajani's Pridemate. 2 triggers of life gain for him entering the battlefield, which goes up to 35. And 2 +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate. I will swing with Soul Warden for 1 damage, and I will pass the turn to you.
Alright, Windburst Heights is now happily untapped. And, well... yeah, we're going to tap both of these. Raise the alarm. That is a spirit, not a soldier. And soldier. And pass the turn back to you.
Great. 2 creatures entered the battlefield. So that is 2 triggers on Soul's Attendant and 2 triggers on Soul's Warden for a total of 4 life.
4 life.
So I am up to 39. And because that is 4 separate triggers, Ajani's Pridemate
Oh, look at that.
will go up to an 8/8.
Why don't you brag about it?
And you did pass the turn.
Yes, I did pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap. And I feel like next turn there will be a Path to Exile on from you, but you know. I will play a Plains. I will tap that Plains for Martyr of Sands. I will pay. So that's creature in the battlefield twice, so I will gain 2 life, up to 41. I will put 2 more +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate.
You know what I bet he'd love? Having Trample.
He sure would. I will tap this Plains and reveal 1 white card from my hand, Serra Ascendant, and gain 3 life. Putting me up to 44, that is another instance of life gain. So I'm putting another +1/+1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. And then I will tap a 3rd Plains to play Serra Ascendant, which is absolutely a 6/6 flyer with lifelink at this point. 2 more triggers of life gain puts my life total up to 46.
Is just ridiculous.
And 2 more +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate.
Goodness. 13/13.
And my Ajani's Pridemate will swing 13/13.
Block with one of my soldiers.
Alright, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Woof. That's all I gotta say to that is woof. Goodness. So I'm gonna play this second Windburst Kites. Top 4. Well, I'm gonna slip this guy right here. Bottom of the library. And from here, we're going to have as much fun as we can. And we're going to start off by Path to Exiling him.
Oh, okay. I thought for sure it would be Serra Ascendant, but Ajani's Pridemate is exiled.
Ajani's Pridemate is exiled, and don't sell yourself short. I'm going to Path to Exile Serra Ascendant.
Alright, I will search my library for 2 basic lands. 2 plains. And they are on the battlefield tapped.
So I gave you a lot of life gain, and you stole one of my creatures away from me by killing it.
That felt pretty good.
Murderously. 13/13 versus a 1/1.
He did
What
not
kind of
have-
monster are you?
He did not have much of a chance.
But that will have to resolve my turn.
Man, did that feel good though? 2 Path to Exiles in 1 turn?
Yeah, it did actually feel just a little good.
I had 2 giant creatures on the battlefield, so. Alright, if you could cut that, sir, I would appreciate it.
Yeah. You know,
Thank you.
I just felt like, for once in my life, I gotta play a little bit of control in a deck.
Alright, so that is a stack of 5 lands. I'm going to keep that there. There's an extra 1. I will draw my card for the turn. I will pay 2 mana. Sounds as a stack of 4. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. To play Ajani's Pridemate.
Right.
2 life gain, as we've seen before. 2 +1/+1s on Ajani's Pridemate, and I will pass the turn to you.
I don't like this. It makes me very worried. All right, we're gonna play an Isolated Chapel, which finally gives us a little bit of something.
A little bit black.
A little bit of black. A little bit. You don't have a hand, do you?
I have no cards in hand, no.
Alright, so I'm going to tap, these two. To play Honor of the Pure.
Oh, wonderful.
And then I'm going to tap Windburst Kites here and Isolated Chapel here for a swamp. For Zealous Persecution. So until end of turn, creatures I control get +1/+1, and creatures you control get -1/-1.
That is difficult for me.
That makes it a little bit harder to deal with.
There goes my life gain vehicle.
So that is still a 4/4, not going to be attacking. Take it away.
Alright. I will draw a card. I will pay 1 for Serra Ascendant as a 6/6 flying lifelink creature. And I will swing with the 4/4.
Bummer. I'll go ahead and block.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Well, that whirled around in your favor real fast.
Yeah, literally after you Path to Exile those 2 creatures, I drew those 2 creatures.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
That was wonderful.
You did. So mad right now.
You tried so hard.
I did. I tried really, really hard. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and tap Uno, Dos, Tres for Spectral Procession. So, get some spirits on the
Those spirits
battlefield.
are 2/2s.
Yes,
Thanks to your Honor of the Pure.
Yes, they are. But no match for a 6/6 or a 4/4. Take it away.
Great. I will untap. I will pay a Plains
Oh no.
for a second Serra Ascendant.
No! This is whirling out of my control.
I will swing with just the Serra Ascendant, 6/6.
And I will block with one of my flyers.
Great. I will gain 6 life, which
Ugh.
puts me up to 54.
You know, there was a brief moment where you had a worried look on your face.
I did briefly. And there's another +1/+1 on Ajani's Pridemate, and I will pass the turn to you.
Oh, this is not a happy time. Another Spectral Procession.
Wow. Okay.
All I need to do
Just keep
is
drawing
get
spirits.
all of the chump blocking I could possibly get until I can
You
handle
could
that.
multi-block and kill at least one of them,
Well, we will see.
since they're 2/2s and all.
Yep. There is that, but oh yeah. Take it away.
Alright, I will draw. I will pay 1 for Soul Warden, so I can start
Gain
some more of that life gain.
Yeah.
And I will swing with both Serra Ascendants 6/6 flying lifelinks. Lifelinks, the plural of lifelink, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is exactly what that is. Can't handle that for very long, so I will go ahead and block one of them with all 3 spirits, and block the other one with just 1 spirit.
Awesome, so I'm going to gain the 12 life, which puts me up to 66.
Oof. 66 life.
And one of my Serra Ascendants is dead and gone. And that is 2 instances of life gain, so so that guy will go up to a 7/7, and it will be your turn.
There's only so much longer I can hold you off. Only so much longer.
I'm hoping not for very much longer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gonna tap 2, play Raise the Alarm, and pull 2 soldiers out on the battlefield, two 2/2 soldiers.
I will gain 2 life to go up to 68. And 2 instances of life gain puts 2 more +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate. So he is a 9/9.
Go ahead.
Alright, fantastic. I will draw. I will untap, then draw. I will play my 1 planes to Path to Exile your last flying creature. You may search your library for you. Basic plan.
Yes, that is actually really good. And there's that. Just some quick shuffling here. Oh man. This is Whirlwind out of my control. 2 Serra Ascendants in a row. What a bummer.
There you are, sir.
This is the most ridiculous Ajani's Pridemate. Can't handle this.
The other one was technically stronger when you killed him, I believe.
Yeah, probably was.
So we will send in the 6/6 flyer and the 9/9.
So I'll drop down to 13 right off the bat here from the 6 damage I'm going to take in the air.
I will gain the 6 from the lifelink, putting me up to 74.
1 soldier will die, blocking Ajani's Pridemate.
Great. And the lifelink causes Ajani's Pridemate to go up to a 10/10. And I pass the turn to you.
Never going to get to use these hideaways. I can see it already. Alright, what do we got here? What do we have? Well, we're going to go ahead and tap 3 for Lingering Souls, just to prolong it as much as possible.
Absolutely. 2 spirits for you, 2 life gain for me, 2 +1/+1s for Ajani's Pridemate.
We're actually going to go ahead and flash that back now out of the graveyard here. So it is now exiled.
2 more spirits.
And that's 2 more spirits
On
here.
the back of your soldier token, I believe there's another spirit if you really want to have all of them.
Yeah, why don't I just make it look a little bit more...
Gosh, it looks really intimidating.
It does, doesn't it?
Looks can be deceiving.
Yes.
I will gain 2 more life.
Alright.
And I will put 2 more +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate. Wow, if he isn't a target for removal, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
That is a 14/14 creature.
It's your turn.
Alright, I will draw. I will tap 3 mana for Spectral Procession.
Ugh.
I will put 3 flying spirits out onto the battlefield. I will gain 3 life, which puts me up to... I borrow thank you. Gosh, which puts me up to 81 life. No big deal. 3 more +1/+1 counters on Ajani's Pridemate.
Just 81 life, no biggie.
And my 6/6 flyer and
Yeah.
a heck of a lot will come at you.
17/17. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So, gonna play the risky move here and 3 spirits on Serra's Ascendant.
Great. I will gain the 6 life.
The soldier on Ajani's Pridemate, because we all know that if I took that I'd be dead.
I'll put another +1/+1 counter on him for the life gain.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Alright, so Serra's Ascendant is out of the way. Is there a chance? Is there a chance? Could I come back from this? I don't think so.
That planes won't help you come back from the...
Not much, no. Tide Hollow Sculler. I'm going to look at nothing.
I have no hand.
I'll exile nothing.
Oh, shucks.
And
I'll get nothing back when he leaves the battlefield.
Yeah, yeah. Take it away.
Alright, I will draw. I too drew a planes,
Oh, good.
so nothing special there.
Good.
That's a stack of 5, that's 2.
one more turn of blocking.
I will swing with the Pridemate and all 3 spirits.
Yep, and I will block the Pridemate with my Tide Hollow, and I will actually take the 3 damage.
Alright. And I pass the turn to you, sir. You're down to 10 life?
10
Alright,
life.
almost there. Isolated Chapel did not enter the battlefield tapped, so...
Yeah, that was a nice thing.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Go ahead.
Fantastic. Well, because I know you really wanted things in my hand, I'm going to pay this 2 mana for Squadron Hawk, and I'm going to search my library for 3 Squadron Hawks, and I will gain a life and put another counter on Ajani's Pridemate. 1 Squadron Hawk.
You know,
2 Squadron Hawk.
it is interesting to me that he is a common that allows you to search for up to 4 of him. Granted, you have to, cast them one by one, but it's just like, hey, here's 4 creatures
He's a
that
pretty
can
great
be
card.
in your hand right away.
Especially with, if you get a late game Martyr of Sands, it's a great way to fill your hand back up with white creatures.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, that's for sure.
Alright, I will shoot. Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that.
It's fine.
It's all good.
Everything's fine. I'm just gonna do this a few times. See here, down to the end of our library here. I will pass that to you. I will put the 3 Squadron Hawks in my hand. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
mess up your life total.
cast another Squadron Hawk. I will search for none. Gain a life. Put a +1/+1 counter. And I will cast a 3rd Squadron Hawk. Gain another life. Put another +1/+1 counter.
Let's see, so that's a 21-21.
21-21. So I will swing with
21,
moving combat. No big deal. I will swing with the 3 Flying Spirits and the 21-21.
Alright. So I will block the 21-21. It dies, I lose 3 life. And... Alright.
I'll pass the turn.
We will be right back. And welcome back. So I just took 3 damage from 3 Flying Spirits and blocked a 21-21 with a Spirit. And so I take it that's...
Absolutely.
Alright, pass him back to me. Let's I'm going to tap 1, play Soul Warden.
I will gain a life from your Soul Warden, thanks to my Soul Warden.
Can become a 22-22. I'm going to tap this Swamp to finally play that Duress that's been in my hand so that I can take away... No, just make you discard that one last Squadron Hawk.
Isn't Duress non-creature?
Oh, it is non-creature. Bummer. That fizzles.
Well, you got to see my hand. You got to see my 1 Squadron Hawk.
I did, and I just wanted to play that card. So, well, that's it for me. Go ahead.
Alright. Well, I drew a Plains.
Ooh. You know what? Looking at your board state now. Dang. Yeah, so I can block your Ajani's Pridemate, and then there's at least 7 damage coming at me from the remaining 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well played, sir.
Thank you.
Well played.
Alright.
Well then.
Those were some great games.
Yeah, that concludes that.
Alright.
That was intense. That was quite the match. Definitely say these two put each other in some pretty tight spots, and given a little more time, something could have happened differently. That's
Absolutely.
pretty much the same excuse every Magic player could use in any scenario. Given more time, I could have pulled this out of my deck, and you would have had a horrible time
it would
with
have
it.
been terrible.
It would have been terrible, but I guess it wasn't a horrible choice that I put Elspeth's Sun's Champion on the bottom towards the beginning of the game when I scryed, because
I
never
don't
got
even
to
think
use
you
that
ever
hideaway.
got it. Yeah.
Never got to
So,
use it.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on Mana Central, and we look forward to seeing you next time.